drop your preference of greeting in the chat for the morning. You know how y'all feeling. How we feeling this morning?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Wrong. Come on and climb on in. Climb on in the room, family. We still got some people in there in the room. As you enter the room, go ahead and say good morning to your family. Let us know that you're here, that you're active, that you made it this morning. Let us see another day. So you feel like $1 million.
Grand Rising, I made it up in here.
Only $1 million, that's it? It's only $1 million? Come on now. It's more than that. You claim it, you own it. Top of the morning. See you, Mo. Good morning. Drop in the chat. You know how y'all feeling. So we can get into this mindset. On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know how y'all mindset feeling today. How we doing today? Drop it in the chat. Scale of 1 to 10, how we feeling? How your mindset is? Let me know. How you wake up feeling this Monday morning? Are we active? Loving it? 100, 1,000, like money? Love that. Love that. Look, do me a favor, y'all. Go ahead and drop this link, share this link in your Telegram group. You know somebody that can use this motivation this morning, this mindset this morning. Tell them to get on in the room. Tell them to come hang out with us, man. We got a good one today. We got a good one today. Grand Rising, doing amazing. Love that. Love that. Love that. So, first of all, I want everybody to put mindset in the chat for me. Mindset in the chat for me. And the reason why I want to put mindset in the chat is because I need us all to understand that mindset is bigger than motivation. Mindset and motivation is two completely different things entirely. So we're going to put mindset in the chat. Good, good, good. Because see, the reality is that motivation, it fades. But what you going to do when the motivation is over, right? We can get in the room and we can get motivated while we're here, while we're together, like right now. But when the call ends and we get out there in that world and the world start beating you down, then what? You have to embody the mindset to continue to stay elevated, right? To vibrate on a different frequency. There's levels to this. We want to make sure that we execute at the highest of levels this morning. So this morning, we're going to lock in on that mindset. And I'm going to share a motivational video with you. And before I share this video with you, this quick, short video of somebody who I love to watch when it comes to this motivation. Every time I see this man, I get turned up. I get amped up. Every time I listen to him, it makes me feel better. It put me in a better mood. And for that reason, which is one reason of many, I decided to come and have morning mindset with you guys on Mondays. How many of us like Mondays? Put yes in the chat. Put no if you don't really like Mondays. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's see if we can change some narratives. Let's see if we can change some mindsets this morning. Who like Mondays? Because see, the society will make you think that Monday is the worst day of the week. Look, they say not really, right? Not really in the chat. Well, why not? Because I'm going to tell you right here, right now, no other day exists. The day is Monday. You got to love it. You got to love this day like as if you would love Friday. Friday ain't promised to us. The weekend ain't promised to us. All we have is right now. So if you saying you don't really love Monday, or if you don't like Mondays, then we need to take a look at your mindset. We need to change some things around, right? The only day that we have is the day that we're in. And today, y'all, is Monday. And so for what I'm doing every single Monday, what I endeavor to do is show up and being real intentional about sharpening that mindset, right? Bringing that motivation, encouraging us all. Because society led us to believe that Monday is supposed to be the slowest day, the hardest day, the day that we're supposed to dread. But why? Why? Why do we favor any day over another day. Every single day should be our day, should be your day. You got to max this day out. And one of my favorite sayings, y'all, and I hope that y'all adopt this saying, is don't wait till tomorrow to do what you can do today. Right? Tuesday ain't better than Monday, neither is Wednesday. We got one day at a time. Let's make today great. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with y'all and share this quick motivational video. And if you haven't been in a mindset or a motivational setting, this is something similar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the video. And when I share the video, I want you to pay attention to this video, ponder on what's being said, what's being shared. And then towards the end of the call, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak on what you saw so that we can share other forms of mindset and we can get one collective understanding of what it is that we saw and make a determination off of that. But a wise man once said that we were born with 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak, right? But I also heard another saying that goes that things may go through one ear and out the other. So when I play this video, y'all, what I want you to do is not just listen with your ear. Don't just listen with your ears. I want you to listen with your heart. I want you to listen with your mind. I want it to permeate through your being. And I want it to make sense to you from that regard.
It's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dogfight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm 1 yes away. I'm young. I'm 1 yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion, you can't stop it. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop. This is life. It's been rough.
Come on now. Come on now. He talking to somebody. Come on now. Energy. Energy. Put energy in the chat. Put energy in the chat if you felt that big energy that he embodied. He said he cannot be stopped. He cannot be stopped. Who else feeling like they can't be stopped? Or you woke up feeling like it's Monday. And I don't really like Mondays. Right? If you woke up feeling like that, then you already behind. So we got to make that shift, and we got to make that shift immediately. This man said, I cannot stop. You can't contain this energy. You can slow it down, but you can't stop it. Come on now. Who else feeling like you can't be stopped? Let me know in the chat. You can't stop me. Put you can't stop me in the chat. You can't stop this. You can't stop.
It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dogfight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they
Come on, man. Who feeling like they one yes away? One yes away. Right? You feel like I just need a chance. If I had that one chance, if I had that one, all I need is just one. Just one. Who feeling like I just need one? Right? See, that's good. We can get amped up, we can get pumped up, we can get turned up like to the max. But what goes up must come down. What goes up must come down. Nobody can stay up all the time, right? Gravity won't allow that. And that's the difference between mindset and motivation, because mindset is not motivation. Mindset is identity. What do mindset mean to you? Let me know in the chat. And I'm going to break down the distinction and what happens, what separates your movement from generic motivational content, right? Because we can watch a video like that and we can get moved for a period of time. We can be turned up for a period of time. What is mindset to you? What is it? Drop the word in the chat. What is it? What is it? Drop a couple words in the chat. Let me know what y'all feel like. Is it positive? Is it being inspired? Is it staying motivated? Is it listening to these motivational videos? Is that mindset? What is mindset to you? It's your lifeline. Okay, good. Good. It made me who I am. Relentless. Good. I love that. I love that. Because most people think those things. Most people think that mindset is watching a motivational video and saying, I resonate with that. I agree with that. I feel that. I can't be stopped. I won't be stopped. You can't control me. And then as soon as you go out there in the world and you get hit upside your head, you forget everything that you was over there chanting. Everything that you saw in that video, your thought process, your drive. Yeah, those things are mindset. Look, real mindset is how you think under pressure. You see what he said? He said, you can't contain this energy. You can't control me. You can't stop me. He's not worried about the pressure, y'all. It's how you respond to adversity. Put adversity in the chat. That's our A and our ABCs of mindset. Adversity. First, it becomes adversity. He said, I went through the pain, right? That pain, through that pain was adversity. After adversity came the belief. Once we face adversity, we got an opportunity to believe. Put believe in the chat, y'all. Because mindset is what you believe about yourself. It's what you believe about yourself. If you run into adversity and you believe that that's all she wrote, it can make or break you. And last but not least, you have a choice. Put choice in the chat, y'all. When you face adversity, you got an opportunity to pick and choose what you believe, what you allow to sit in your head. Mindset. How do you perceive what happened to you? I just totaled my car. Well, you could have been dead, right? My house caught on fire. You could have caught on fire too. I got to pay these bills. So do everybody else. You get an opportunity. You get an opportunity to keep going. So it's what you believe. It's what you believe in the moments of adversity, what you do under pressure. And then you have a choice to receive that or reject that. Either part. And you gotta accept the good part. You gotta believe the good part. You gotta reject the negativity, the adversity. We don't want to sit in adversity. And that's just the foundation. The standards that you keep when nobody is watching. Some people call that integrity. That gotta be your mindset. That gotta be your mindset. Look, I set a standard, right? I said every single Monday at 6 a.m., I'm going to show up on these mindset calls. And I'm going to help sharpen the mindset of those who show up with me. Look, I can't stand the standard for nobody else. But for me, it's a standard. I'm going to be here. Even if I got to talk myself, right? I'm going to be here because that's a standard that I set for myself. What standards did you set for yourself that you're not standing upon? So we say stand on business. What business are we standing on? What business are we building, y'all? If you don't stand for nothing, you do what? if you don't stand for nothing, you do what? But if you standing on quicksand, it don't matter one way or another, you're gonna sink, right? Foundation is everything. You gotta build the foundation before you can build up anything. I don't care how much plywood you running around with, how much tools you got, how much intelligence you got about building a house. You're not finna go throw those boards together and build you a house that's gonna sustain if you do not build the foundation. Right? See, that's the difference between mindset and motivation. Motivation is emotional. It's how you feel. You saw that video, it made you feel good, right? It turned you up an octave. But most motivation, emotion, it changes. It can change by anything that happened to you. You ever been feeling good, walking down the street, and you saw somebody that did something disturbing to you, disturbing to what you believe was disturbing, and it affected you, had nothing to do with you? Why she wear that? Why he do that? I don't like the way this person talk. Those are all emotions. You have a choice to allow it to affect you or not affect you. Motivation, it comes and it goes. The mindset, though, it determines your behavior when the motivation leaves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video one more time, and then I'm going to allow a couple of people to come off mute and speak on what they see in this video, how they feel about this video, dissect this video.
It's been rough. It's been crooked. It's been hard. But I've made up in my mind that I will get a reward for the pain that I go through. I will not stop in the middle of the process. I will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will take everything that happens in my life and I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. You will not stop me. You will not defeat me. The only way I lose is if I quit. It's going to be a dogfight. And so if you're ready to quit, then don't get started. If you're looking for this easy path, don't get started. If you think they're not going to close the door on you and say no a million times, don't get started. But every time they close the door, I just get excited. Why? Because I am not a no. I'm one yes away. I'm one yes away. You can't keep telling me no forever. You can't keep denying me forever. This type of energy, this type of passion, you can't stop it. You can contain it for a while, but you cannot stop. This is life.
Mm-hmm. Who want to share what they saw in this video? What you take from this video? Go ahead and raise your hand and come off mute. Go ahead and unmute yourselves there. And then
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
So what I took from the video is it's kind of sentimental, y'all. I'm having a morning, y'all. It feels like I just got a reward. Like I've been doing hair for years. I've always wanted to be a traveling hairstylist, celebrity hairstylist. Now I'm stepping into teaching other people. It's like it's been hard. It's been a fight to just keep going. Like it's been a fight to keep working on myself, keep learning new skills, keep putting myself out there. And it definitely felt like, I felt like giving up in the middle of my process. Didn't do it, and I just did Peter Wood's hair, y'all. Like last night, I just did his hair. So it's like that's my first celebrity client, in a sense. Like now he's gonna collaborate on posts. Now it's finna get bigger. Like all his 49,000 followers finna see that I just did his hair. Like it's finna get a little bit crazy. So it's like just keep going, just keep believing in yourself, and like when it do get hard, don't give up on yourself. Like he said, how long am I going to continue to deny myself? Like we be denying ourselves of our goals because we be down in so much and we be going through the emotions and we don't have all the different reasons, but you just still taking a step to think about what you want to do and further yourself and continue to stay in the ringer. Like you're not giving up on yourself. You're not doing wrong. You're not failing. You're not doing the wrong thing, making the wrong decisions, or prolonging your success because you're still actively working on it and in it. So that's what I took from it. Keep going. We way more closer to our goals than what we think, and it really only takes one person,
That's
one
fire.
thing, one situation. It only takes, just like your life can change for the worse in a matter of seconds, it could change for the better in a matter of seconds too. So just keep going out, keep putting yourself out there, keep trying.
Man, that's heavy. That's heavy. The reality is that your life changes when your internal identity changes, right? Because the thing is that we already know what to do. We know what we need to do. We know we need to wake up earlier. We need to stop procrastinating. We need to work out. We need to stay disciplined. Like, we know all of those things. The issue is not that information. The issue is that identity conflict, that stuff that we tell ourselves, right? That stuff that we tell ourselves. And sometimes it takes somebody else to remind us, what are you waiting on? Like, why are you holding back? Like, what are you doing for real? So that right there is big. Like, having that person just tell you that you bigger than you think you are, and you actually believe that, because you know that already. You know that already, but something somewhere along the lines got loud, right? Because we thought that, oh, we were supposed to be here, or we feel like I want to be there, but I'm not quite there yet. And that's that
Right.
foundation you got to continue to build, and it take time. It take patience, as you say, persistent. You just cannot quit. Man, I appreciate you sharing that. And that's huge. Congratulations. That is a huge win, man. That's a 26 first round. That's a first round
I
draft
was
pick.
like, what? Like, I'm what?
Yeah.
And it threw me for a doozy because I know his sister, so it's like, but she wouldn't have recommended me to do his hair when he's in his position if I wasn't the best. Like, last minute or not, she wouldn't have found somebody else. So it really, it dropped my chain a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Pop my
Hey,
collar or something.
that's because you was showing up. You been showing
Yeah.
up. Being you. You doing your thing. You working. You working. You working. You working. And that's a huge example of the work works. Right? The work works, because you may have been feeling like, man, I'm tired of doing this stuff. Like, I'm tired
Or I
of doing
felt like, I'm like, dang,
this.
I'm supposed to be here by now. Like, I'm already supposed to be doing this stuff. Like, I've been was supposed to be making these different moves and just, hit my next level. Like, I'm popping the levels, but that next one is the biggest one. So it's like, it's taking a little bit more grit, but like that, it's happening.
And then boom, something happened you never would have thought would have ever happened.
Mm.
And the crazy part about it, this is bigger than you can never even imagine right now at this time. Like, you starting to see it, you start to put stuff together in your own mind. But you know what I'm saying? You plan, everybody else plan, but God is best of planners. So while you think like, oh, this is huge, no, it's greater than that. It's bigger than that.
Okay.
This is the seed for years to come, right? Man, that's, if that ain't motivation, I don't know what is. But you got to embody that mindset, right? That mindset. All it takes is one, like you say. But you are the one. You got to hold on to that. You got to hold on to that energy, and you march with that. You got that huge reminder, that big reminder that you are everything that you said that you are, and everything that you wanted to become. You are already that. You just got to walk
For
with that.
sure.
Head up. Keep going. Appreciate that. We got Ante. You can go ahead and unmute, brother.
So good morning. Yeah, I definitely needed this mindset this today morning. I think that this is life. Got to keep going, stay consistent. They can't stop me. All that. I feel like I'm stopping myself, but I needed this I needed this morning. So I'm glad you're doing this on Mondays versus a lot of other people they do it middle of the week or something like that. Mondays is the day where some people don't like Mondays. Some people, it get them started because it's the beginning of your work week for real. But like you said, every day is no better than the next. So, or it's, you should treat every day the same. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, man, I'm glad you're doing this, and I got to step it up. And I was on the verge of like, man, what am I doing this for? Because I ain't pushing myself hard enough. So I got to push myself harder. Got to keep going. We all got to keep going. And that's it, man.
Nah, that's so big, man. That's huge. Like, and you say you don't know what you're saying. You said it. You said it all, right? You pointed out all of the key points that resonated with you. But the most important thing is that, like you said, you got to keep going, right? And you said you stopping yourself, like being in your own way. And I mean, I like, how many of us actually look in the mirror? And when we look in the mirror, we doing more than just seeing if we look handsome or we look pretty, we look beautiful, right? We look in the mirror, like looking ourselves in the eyes in the mirror and just understanding and realizing and recognizing, like, I am somebody. Like there's life inside of there, right? Because the world, I'm telling you, it moves so fast that a lot of people are freestyling. They don't even know if they're coming or going. I used to hear that saying. I didn't know what it meant, coming or going. Little cool little saying, it sound good, but no, the reality is that most people don't know if they're coming or going. They have an identity crisis. I think I should be doing this. I should be doing what they're doing over there. Why I'm not moving fast enough? Why I'm not doing that? Right? You just got to stay on your path. Your path was chosen for you. So when you had that question, when you was like, I almost felt like giving up because I felt like, man, why am I even doing this for? You got to lock in. You got to find it. You got to get that why. And when you get that why, you got to hold on to it for dear life. And you can never, ever let that go. And that's exactly why I'm like, look, I done set a standard. I don't want to get up every Monday morning. I don't want to show up and do it, just being honest, right? But I also know that life is bigger than me. And it's not about what I'm doing or why I'm doing this. It's a matter of what I'm going to become, the person that I will become if I show up every single week consistently, right? And I'm helping people break this stuff down, and we helping each other, and we're all growing. And so for all of you, if you consider like, damn, if I do this for 52 weeks, if I show up every single Monday for 52 weeks, next year, I'm going to be 52 times better than I was if I just became 1% better after this call, right? And so that's the thing that we got to hold on to, right? So if you feeling like, man, I almost quit, I want to quit, I ain't know why I was doing it for, figure it out. You got to figure it out. You got to go back to the drawing board, right? It's like chemistry. They keep mixing and matching. Now that ain't work. Mixing and matching, that ain't work either. We don't quit. You got to keep going, right? You and everybody else around you, because I'm 100% sure that if you quit, somebody gonna feel it. Somebody gonna hurt, right? Somebody depending on you, like right now. If you quit yesterday, who's gonna depend on you today? Right? Yeah, you gotta keep on stepping, brother. You gotta keep on stepping. So it's not a matter if you appreciate me doing this. I appreciate you doing this. Because it don't matter if I do it if you don't show up. Don't matter. You showed up. That was your intentionality, right? So that's my mindset is that, like, if I keep showing up like every single Monday with the intent of I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get on this call, and I'm gonna break down this mindset, I'm gonna give some motivation. That's my intention every single day. Guess how I wake up in the morning now? Guess how I feel about Mondays now? I got something to look forward to. I'm not dreading it no more, right? I don't want nobody on this call dreading Mondays anymore. Any day for that matter. Any day. We can't do that. So what I'm going to ask you all, like, where in your life have you been negotiating with your standards? Right? You know that promise that you keep on breaking? What is it? If you really like that, if you really bold, right? Drop in the chat. What have you been telling yourself? What have you been promising yourself that you really ain't put your best foot forward in? What is it? What is it? Because if you drop it in the chat, you can leave it in the chat. You can begin to hold yourself accountable today, like right now, like walking off in this call. Don't be the person that say, damn, when the call ends, I should have said this. Don't keep it to yourself and say, when the call is over, all right, man, I got the information. You've been had the information, right? Internalize it. Internalize it. Accept what it is. Accept what it is. I love that term. At first, I thought it was stupid. I hated it. When I first heard it is what it is, what the hell you mean it is what it is? It is what it is. I'm the type of person, I couldn't take life on life terms. I wanted what I wanted, and I wanted it now. I had to have it. So if I hear, oh, it is what it is, I don't like that. I don't want that. Because that told me that I can't have what I wanted in that moment. But the reality is that I can change what was in that moment or in any given moment that I'm placed up in. But what I can change is the way that I believe, the way that I look at adversity, and then I can make a choice. Those are your ABCs of mindset. We got to learn our ABCs, y'all. Adversity. When we get faced with adversity, because you all are going to be faced with adversity. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And then you can believe one way or another. Is this my life? Is this going to break me? Should I stop? Should I keep going? You got to embody that belief. No, keep going. Why? Somebody depending on you. You depending on you. I said it before and I said it again. The very moment that something stops growing, it don't matter what it is, it starts dying. Some of us, we're on the call and we're dying inside. We got to start living again. We got to start living life. We only get one. We get one life. That's it. When it's over, it's over. I'm sure y'all heard that saying. You walk past the cemetery, it's a bunch of people in there with regrets. What I could have did, what I should have did, what I wish I could have did. If I had another day, we don't get another day. Don't do tomorrow what you can do today. It's simple. We just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I ain't see nobody drop it in the chat though. So you know what that tell me? That tell me y'all hurting. Like nobody put it in the chat? Is it that much pain in the room? Are we too embarrassed to drop the promise that we promised ourselves that we didn't commit to? You got to get rid of that pain. Y'all seen what the man said about pain. Y'all see what the man said about pain. Everything that you think you're going through, somebody's going through it 10 times worse. And the level that you think that you're performing on, somebody's performing 10 times better than you are. We can't make no excuses, right? Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed, because that's the one thing, I promise you, that's the biggest emotion. That's the biggest emotion that is controlling you, worried about what everybody else thinks. That's slowing you down. I promise to do the work every day, no matter what, especially when I don't want to. That's big. That's big. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that. And the crazy part about it is, not everybody want to do that. Most people would rather retreat. They'd rather give up. They'd rather give in. They'd rather tuck their tail. Right? So if nothing else, just drop one area in your life where you're choosing discipline over excuses. Just this week. Just this week. Or you can be honest and just give me one habit or a mindset or a distraction that keep pulling you back away from the person that you're trying to become. One thing. What is one thing that's distracting you? What is one thing that's preventing you? If you can't identify it, if you don't know what it is, you got a bigger problem. We got to get back to that drawing board. We got to figure that thing out. We got to figure that thing out. My course, I've been procrastinating. Got to get it done. My brain, my past. Okay. I'm going to get back on my computer for sure. And your course, I think it's bigger than the course. I'm bigger than the course. It's bigger than the course. Because what are you creating a course for? What do you want the course to do for you, for other people when they get that course? Right? It's a lot bigger than that. We got to dig deep. We got to get to the root. I got to just do it and stop. Don't stop everything. Got to commit. Follow through. The word for you is follow through. Follow through. Commitment. Right? Full commitment. See, we take words, but we don't take the words in their entirety. It's full commitment. I'm gonna share my screen one more time with y'all. I'm gonna share my screen one more time with y'all, man. Because there's a reason why we do everything that we do, right? And I'm gonna share my screen one more time with y'all. See this little tiny baby right here? This little tiny baby, she was born prematurely. She was born at 1 pound. All odds against her since day one. Since day one. She spent 72 days in NICU fighting for her little tiny life. Right? She had tubes everywhere. I'm talking about like everywhere. Tubes everywhere. I remember they first took some of them tubes off her face, off her nose, out her mouth, right? But she didn't have to eat through the tube. She still had the little monitors and all that stuff on her. And I was able to finally see her. For me, it was adversity. It was adversity. Right? I'm believing like all kind of stuff, right? But I had a choice to accept or reject the thoughts that were coming in my head about what the hell is going on with this. While this little one is simply fighting for her life. See, the reality is that nothing that I was ever thinking, nothing that I was believing was going on inside of her. I didn't understand that at the time, but when she was born, she didn't know one way or another if that was normal or not. She didn't have a chance to say why everybody else why the other babies ain't got tubes, why the other babies ain't sitting inside of this little confinement, right? She just was. She just learned. She just grew. Okay, it's skin time. Okay, what's next? Okay, I got this tube removed. Okay, the other one might get removed soon. She just was. But the thing was, is she was restricted. She was constricted. She was confined. Anybody ever did any type of time or been incarcerated, you know what that felt like. She couldn't do nothing. So she definitely is 100% her daddy's daughter, right? Because I'm not the type of person, you can't tell me what I can't do. So while she was just this tiny little thing, I'm talking about I could hold her, literally hold her. I got photos holding her in the palm of my hand like this, right? She grabbing on my fingernail, like the tip of my fingernail with her whole hand like this. Tiny, tiny, tiny little thing, right? She larger than life today. She 2, and God willing, she'll be 3 next month. And so she's at that stage to where it's like terrible too. It's tiny little thing. Oh, she's so bad. She don't listen. She's her daddy's daughter. She taking life by the horns. You can't confine her no more. She did it. So when she was in that little container, whatever they call it, little incubator thing, and she couldn't be free and she couldn't run around, she gone. Today she is gone. She's exploring everything. She's appreciating everything. And that's the way that we got to look at life. So when I look at her, I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This is crazy how this is. It's like people can't understand. Oh, she bad. No, she not. She living her best life. She's free. She's free. I don't know what it is that is consuming you, that is containing you, but you got to get free. You got to get free. And ain't nobody going to give it to you. Nobody's going to hand it to you. You got to fight for it. Man, put fight in the chat. Everybody, you got to fight for it. I watched this little tiny one fight for her life. And I'll be damned if I don't fight with her, fight for her. I don't need many reasons why I can do what I do or why I got to do what I got to do. But just like somebody depending on me, somebody depending on you, Somebody is depending on you, so you can't stop. So look, y'all, this week, I'm going to challenge you all, and this is a no negotiation challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to keep one promise to yourself every single day. No excuses. No emotional negotiations like I don't feel like doing it today, or you ain't gotta wait to feel motivated, right? And it ain't gotta be nothing big. We just trying to do the small things so that we can develop the habits that make us big, right? So whether that's you want to wake up on time, work out this time, you want to start reading, you want to journal, you want to finish a task that you said that you was going to finish, start doing one thing towards getting that task finished. You want to start praying, right? You want to stay away from the distractions, show your emotional reactions, doing all those things. The goal is not to be perfect, but the goal is to get started, right? Because nobody starts off perfect, but you got to start in order to work towards becoming perfect. And so the goal is for you, and this is huge, and I'm talking to everybody on this call, you got to rebuild that self-trust. Because it's a reason why. It's a reason why when somebody say, hey, Zay, you gotta put on, you gotta do better, you gotta do bigger. It's in you. And you can take that and you can start going again. Because somewhere along the way, you start doubting yourself. Why? Because we didn't do the things that we promised ourselves we'd do. And no matter how much motivation we get, at some point we stop believing it. That's why mindset is bigger than motivation. We gotta have that mindset. Period. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta stop moving and you gotta start. You gotta stop waiting. You just gotta move anyway. Before you ready, after you ready, during the readiness, and all of that, right? You just gotta do it, y'all. You just simply gotta do it, man. And look, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I hope that you stay motivated. I hope that you stay dedicated. And more than anything, that I hope that you just embody that mindset. And the one thing I want to say before we go is mindset is something that you got to learn. And once you begin to learn it, you got to confirm it. You got to acknowledge that this is what it is. Like, you got to confirm it. And after you confirm it, then you got to affirm it. Be in the affirmative, y'all. Live in the affirmative. Don't negotiate with the gray area. That's why affirmations is so powerful. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave some affirmations for y'all. And the affirmations that I'm going to leave, I'm going to drop it in the chat. I'm going to drop it in the chat. I'll put together some affirmations for y'all, man. I'm going to drop them in the chat. And I'm going to leave. I do not break under pressure. Pressure reveals who I am becoming. State it and claim it. Like it's yours. It's yours. It's yours. Right? That's a different type of affirmation. Because we can sit around and we can say, I am somebody. Right? I am beautiful. I am calm. We can do all those things. We told ourselves all of those things all the way. We told ourselves some things before. At some point, we stopped believing it. But my discipline is stronger than my emotions, my excuses, and my temporary feelings. Affirm that. Affirm it. And last but not least, every day I am building a mind, a life, and an identity that adversity cannot destroy. On our way out, family, I'm going to ask y'all to put I cannot be destroyed in the chat, or put I will win in the chat. I can't be stopped in the chat. Everybody, I will win, can't be destroyed. I cannot be stopped. Every single day is another day, another opportunity for me to be better than I was yesterday. I don't got to be better than nobody else. There's no competition. I'm on the path that I'm on, and I'm on that path. The competition is none, not even you. You're not your own competition. You are everything that you embody to be, right? So that mindset has to be, it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm holding true to my promises that I made to myself, right? And so again, I made a standard. I made a standard for myself. I made it a standard for myself to pull up every single Monday. That's my intention, y'all. To pull up, to deliver value. I don't care how I feel, how tired I am, sick or indifferent. But if I'm sick, I hope that somebody here been pulling up so I can go ahead and say, hey, Deontay, grab a torch, man. Run this class today. Hey, Mo, you said you can't be destroyed. Look, today I'm not really feeling too good. We got to keep this movement going. We got to keep this mindset moving going. Zay, I need you. I need you today. Talk to the people for a few minutes. Let them know we care. Let them know we here, right? Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. Griffey, let them know.
Yes.
Let them know. Let them know, right? Let them know. All right, family. Peace, blessings, and love. Remember your commitment. Remember your daily commitment every single day. Every single day. One thing. That's it. And I see y'all Monday, but I see all of y'all in between there. Y'all have a good one. Y'all get out there. Go be blessed. Bless somebody. Have
Bye.
life. You only get one. Monday is a great day. Love y'all. Peace out, family.